Hi, everyone. So I got some Happy Mail. And where did I get Happy Mail from? Dixondale Farms. Now, what is Dixondale Farms known for? They're known for their onions, their shallots, and their leeks. So I just ordered onions from them, and I'm so happy after opening the package because they're so fresh. They're not dry at all. I'm going to show you these two. So I ordered four varieties. Now, you could also start these from seed. It's very easy to grow. Onions are very simple to start. Uh, Highly recommend MI Gardener uh, seeds for onion seeds. I always had great success there. Now, let me show you the onions that I ordered. So this is what they look like. They come in batches of 50 to 75 onions, right? This is the yellow Spanish. Yellow Spanish, but look how healthy they are. So you want to grow these about 1 inch deep. Very, very healthy starts. This is the Walla Walla, which is also a big onion. I love onions. I gotta have onions every single meal. Well, maybe not every single one, but I love onions, the food I like. This is your exhibition onion. This is called the Alyssa Craig. These are your huge ones. A little smaller, which I'm kind of surprised about, but that's okay. That's your Alyssa Craig. I think that's actually what you want. You don't want the big starts. You want just a little smaller, because they have more time to grow what you're growing. And this is the Red Wing. Red Wing. Now these look really healthy and really green. Look how green those are. This is stacked. I mean, they're straight up. They're aligned together. Very happy. Just make sure when you get your onions, they're in a nice, cool place and very, very dry. You want to separate them out on a table or wherever you can. You don't want any moisture, and so you want that separation. Otherwise, you create mildew, because if you don't plant right away, that could cause a problem. Now, top 10 ways to ensure your onion success. Make sure that you choose the right area. So you don't want to choose in a swampy area. You want to make sure there's always proper drainage. You also want full sun. So uh, some of the diseases with onions is because there's too much moisture. So yes, you want tons of moisture in the ground. Not tons, but you want a nice uh, moisture soil where the roots continue to grow. So that's very, very important. Um, so proper drainage is important. Also, you got to make sure keep watering those plants. So um, when you have them in the sun, all those water droplets and everything goes right to the ground, and it has a more successful start of a plant. Um, when you also when you grow your onions, you don't want any weeds. So that's very important. Weeds, if you go out there every other day, get a little rake, go in between the rows, make sure there's no weeds, because onions don't want that competition. No competition for onions. So make sure you weed. Um, and as I said before, when you get these plants, make sure you get them out of the band and make sure you separate them. You don't want that mildew or any kind of disease coming between a plant, so because you want a really successful start of an onion. Now, when I say a successful start, right, you got to use the right fertilizer. So you want to use a 10-20-10 in the beginning when you prep your soil. You want these onions off to a great start. You want the roots to take, and you want that start. After a period of time, a couple of weeks, you want to start using a 21-0-0. because we're not looking for the roots to go down anymore. We want the greens. It's like grass growing up high, right? So you want more of a 21-0-0. So that's very important. So no competition, the right fertilizer, the right drainage. That is how you get a good onion. And if you have a chance to grow in like some kind of box or a gardening bed, that makes it a lot more successful. It makes it easier for you to bend down and not get those weeds out. So that's always very helpful, especially for to be any kind of gardener. Growing in soil, it makes it a little tougher, but you guys could do it. That's what I'm doing. That's definitely what I'm doing. So anyway, that's some tips for growing onions: the right fertilizer, the no weeds, and moisture, and the right place. You don't want to grow those in the shade. Grow them in the sun. Okay, guys. So that's my onion tips for growing onions. And take care. Love you guys. Take care.